What if ignoring her made you irresistible? Have you ever wondered what would happen if you stopped chasing, stopped texting first, stopped trying so hard and somehow became the most magnetic person in the room? Picture this. You're at a crowded bar, catching her eye, but instead of rushing over with a cheesy line, you just nod, smile, and turn back to your friends. Next thing you know, she's the one starting the conversation. What if ignoring her not in a cruel way, but with the calm confidence of someone who has got better things to do is the secret sauce to becoming utterly irresistible? Let's dive into this wild thought experiment with the curiosity of a cat staring at a laser pointer and the skepticism of a scientist who just heard attraction is caused by moonbeams. Imagine a typical Friday night. You're out with friends, and there's someone across the room who's got your attention. Normally, you'd be plotting your move, crafting the perfect text, rehearsing a clever opener, or overanalyzing her every glance. But this time you don't. You stay engaged in your conversation, laugh at a friend's dumb joke, and let the moment pass. Hours later, she's the one sliding into your DMs, asking, "Hey, why didn't you come say hi?" You're baffled. Is this a fluke? Or did you accidentally stumble into a superpower? What if ignoring her not out of spite, but from a place of self-assured indifference flips the script on attraction? Here's the absurd hypothesis. Ignoring someone makes you irresistible because the universe loves a paradox. It's not about playing games or being a jerk. It's about radiating a vibe that says, I'm complete on my own, and you're welcome to join the party or not. Let's say this isn't just a dating hack, but a cosmic law, like gravity or Wi-Fi signals. By not chasing, you trigger a glitch in human psychology that makes people want you more. It's as if the universe decided, this guy's too busy living his life, let us make him catnip for everyone else. Let's break this down with science, psychology, and a bucket of absurdity. Start with psychology. Attraction often thrives on scarcity. Studies in social psychology, like those based on the scarcity principle, show people want what es hard to get. Think of limited edition sneakers or that one dessert on the menu that is almost sold out. When you chase someone, you're screaming, I'm available, like a clearance sale. But when you don't, you become the rare collectible. Your indifference signals confidence, independence, and a life that's already full. Her brain, wired to seek high-value partners, goes, wait, why isn't he chasing me? Is he that awesome? Spoiler, her brain thinks yes. Now, let's add some neuroscience. When you ignore her, you're messing with her reward system. The brain loves dopamine, the feel-good chemical tied to anticipation. When you chase, you're giving her a steady drip of attention, ice but predictable. When you pull back, you create uncertainty, and her brain starts craving the hit of your attention. It's like playing a slot machine. The unpredictability keeps her hooked. Every time you don't text back right away or skip a chance to flirt, her amygdala lights up, whispering, what's his deal? Suddenly, she's the one overanalyzing you. Let's get game theoretical. Dating is like a strategic dance, where each move signals your value. Chesson says, I need you to like me. Ignoring says, I'm good either way. Game theory calls this a costly signal. You're showing you can afford to walk away, which screams high status. Evolutionary biology backs this up. Historically, high-value partners were those who didn't need to beg for attention, were too busy hunting mammoths or building empires. Your modern day ignore is just a caveman flex, proving you've got your own mammoth to hunt. But here's the wild part. What if this isn't just about dating? What if ignoring everyone makes you a magnet? You stop chasing approval at work, and your boss suddenly respects you. You don't beg for likes on X, and your posts go viral. You skip the family group chat drama, and your cousins start calling you the cool one. It's like the universe flipped a switch, and your aloofness becomes a gravitational pull. People start orbiting you, drawn to the mystery of someone who doesn't need their validation. You're not ignoring to manipulate, you're just too busy being yourself. Scale this up to absurd heights. Imagine a world where everyone adopts this ignore to attract law. Society becomes a bizarre utopia of chill, where nobody chases anyone. Dating apps crash because nobody swipes first. Job interviews turn into staring contests, with candidates and bosses waiting for the other to make a move. X posts are just cryptic one-liners, and the most followed accounts belong to people who never post. Economies grind to a halt as nobody pitches products, they just wait for customers to beg. It's a standoff of epic proportions, like a global game of chicken where everyone's too cool to flinch. But chaos theory kicks in. If ignoring makes you irresistible, there's a catch. You can't overdo it. Ignore too hard, and you're not magnetic, you're a ghost. Social psychology warns of the reciprocity norm. People expect some if you never engage, you risk alienating everyone, ending up alone with your Netflix and a pet rock. Plus, there's the psychological toll. Maintaining this aloof vibe takes effort. You're constantly second-guessing him. Ignoring enough. Too much. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while riding a unicycle. And what if she's not chasing you back? Maybe she's playing the same game, and now you're both ignoring each other into oblivion. Let's add some absurdity. What if your ignore superpower rewrites reality? Your indifference bends time, making people retroactively obsessed with you. That high school crush who ignored you, now she's sending you apology letters from 2005. Your aloofness warps physics, creating a charisma field that pulls people in like a black hole. Ekim explodes with #ignortoin, and historians realize every icon Cleopatra, Einstein. That guy who invented pizza was just really good at not caring. Your flaw of seeming distant? It's not a flu, it's your ticket to ruling the universe. Now, the dark side. If ignoring makes you irresistible, you might attract the wrong people clingers, manipulators, or that guy who keeps asking to borrow your lawnmower. You could also lose genuine connections by being too detached. Studies show relationships thrive on mutual effort. If you're always playing it cool, you might miss out on real intimacy, and society could suffer. If everyone's ignoring everyone, we're just a planet of loners pretending to be rock stars. Economies tank, friendships fade, and X becomes a ghost town of unread notifications. Zoom out to the big picture. If ignoring is the key to irresistibility, the world dating becomes a game of who can care less, with couples forming only when someone blinks. Schools teach strategic nonchalance 101, training kids to master the art of not trying. Businesses thrive by ignoring customers who beg for products like they're queuing for a rare sneaker drop. X debates rage over whether chasing is extinct or if it is a hustiding. But chaos theory bites. A world of ignorers risks collapsing into apathy, where nothing gets done because everyone's too busy being effortlessly cool. So, what's the explosive conclusion? Ignoring her doesn't just make you irresistible, it reveals you already were. Your power isn't in playing hard to get, it's in living a life so full you don't need to chase anyone. That nod at the bar, that unreturned text, that focus on your own joy. It's not a trick, it's you being whole. The universe isn't glitching, it's reflecting your quiet confidence back at you. So stop chasing, not to win her over, but because you don't need to. You're already magnetic, just keep living, and let the world catch up. And if she texts first, smile, reply, and keep being you. The real superpower was never ignoring it, was knowing you're enough.